Hello, welcome back. This is Mary from Around the Craft Room. Well, I'm getting ready to start my November calendar. Can you believe this? Almost the end of the year. We got 2 months left. So I'm getting ready to start November. And I'm going to do something a little bit different this time. Something I haven't done. I don't know that I've ever done this before. So I'm going with black and white. I found this paper pad that's very old. Paper pad. Actually, I have a few of these, and it's just paper. It's not cardstock. They're just paper. So I'm going to have to probably back it with cardstock, or I'm going to use just a white piece of paper. I may just use this white paper and then put some black and white on here. So I'm doing this black and white because I have all these girls that I have in black and white, and I just thought that would be a really cool thing to do, is to stick with the black and white theme. Well, these are vintage girls. They are vintage style clothing. I'm thinking a lot of them is from like this, like from the 1920s. That's what I'm thinking they look like. Would be a period of time, maybe the 1920s. Some of them's older. So I picked out a few that I'm going to put on here, and then I've trimmed them out a little bit because, you know, I don't like all the extra white around them. So I like fussy cutting. That don't bother me. So I'm trimmed out about 4 of them here. So I think I'm going to put these, you know, I think I'll just leave it on white. I don't know. Does it show up better on white or black? Actually, I think they show up better on white. So I'm just going to leave this white and then put the black here around my little calendar. So I'll border it in black. That's what I'll do. Okay, so I do that, and I also have this stamp from the Dollar Tree, and I like this, just enjoy life. I thought that would be really cool to go with my little fashion show here, to enjoy life. And then I've taken this and stamped it on some of the black, and then embossed it in white, and then took my white pen, which did not show up as well as I expected, so I just went ahead and went around it with the pen, and then I embossed it. Then I embossed that, used that for embossing powder, and then embossed it using this die, this set of dies. And I used the smaller, not the smaller one, but the one that's, I guess, the third one up. This set is what I used to cut that out. So now we just have to assemble it. I think I'll do back this with this, and then get this all laid out, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and I've got my girls trimmed up a little bit, and I really don't want to cut their feet off, so I may just have them go up on the calendar a little bit. I think that will be all right. So I'm just going to assemble this right here, but instead of just having a solid white background, I think I will go ahead and do a little bit of this hickory smoke gray around the outside of my paper here, and just blend that up a little bit so it won't be just totally white around there. Yeah, I think I'll do that all the way around. So anyway, while I'm doing that, I'll tell you what another reason I like this period of time in the 1920s. My parents actually got married in 1929, I think it was. I'm not sure, but I think it was 29. So I had some pictures, of course, before the house burnt. I had pictures, which sadly I don't have anymore. Maybe I can get some copies from some people that's got copies. I had the original ones, but I think other people had some copies. But I do have, I guess I had one of the pictures saved from my dad on my phone or something. So here's a picture of my dad and somewhere around 1920, 1929 is when they got married. So that could have been their wedding day. I really don't know. But because I do remember a picture of her and him together that I had at that time. So anyway, that's just a cool note that I thought was neat for that period of time. Also, remember the 1920s, I don't know, obviously, but it reminds me of a period of time where flapper dresses and long beads, like so. I'm going to take pearls and do a little bit of extra pearls on their clothes, and maybe give them a little bit of pearl on their hat and things like that. So that might take me a minute to do that. I might add a little bit. I think that needs a little bit more smoky. I might even just go in with the black. Seems like that's not really dark enough. Let me see what the black will do. Yeah, I think I like that even better. Add a little bit darker around there. This is the Archival black soot. Yep. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm going to go back and put this all down and get me some little pearls and add them to it. And then I'll be back and show you what I've done. Be right back. Okay, here is my November calendar. I thought it was turned out kind of cute, all black and white. And I ended up moving the girls down. I didn't like them covering the numbers after all. So, of course, we had to cut the feet off, but that's okay. So, let's go ahead and put it on our tissue box. So, this will be our November calendar to go on our tissue box. And we have, oh, comes in there. We have 1 month to go. So, come on, I know you'll go in there. There we go. Okay, there we go. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a wonderful day.